If a Muslim man wants to marry a second wife, does he have to take permission from his first wife? Let's understand this clearly. According to the Quran and Sunnah, there is no verse or hadith that says a man must get his first wife's permission to marry again. In Surah An-Nisa verse 3, Allah says, "Marry women of your choice 2, 3, or 4. But if you fear that you will not be just, then marry only one." Notice that Allah mentioned justice as the condition, not the wife's permission. So from a legal Islamic point of view, a man does not need his first wife's approval to marry another woman. But does that mean he can just do it without caring about her feelings? Absolutely not. Islam teaches us to deal with people with kindness, mercy, and wisdom. The Prophet said, "The best of you are those who are best to their wives." That means even if something is allowed, it must be done with compassion and honesty. A man should never marry another woman secretly. Doing it behind his wife's back causes deep pain, breaks trust, and goes against the mercy that should exist in a marriage. Even if it's not a legal requirement, it's morally and emotionally necessary to speak to her, explain the reasons, and try to make her understand. Now you might wonder, why didn't Islam make the wife's permission mandatory? Because Allah knows His creation best. Sometimes a woman may refuse out of hurt or emotion even when there's a genuine need. For example, if she can't have children, or if there's a widow or single mother who needs protection and support. In such cases, Islam gives the man an option not to hurt his wife, but to solve problems without divorcing her and while still being just with both. The key condition remains fairness. If a man cannot be just in his time, wealth, and affection, then marrying again becomes haram for him.